Fabian Speaks, man. Back with a reaction. Been having some trouble with my mic, uh, to say the least, man. So bear with me during this reaction. I apologize for the audio quality, but we're going to hop into a reaction. From Isaiah Robin, Witches Tell Pastor the Dark Side to different award shows. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel.
Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I pray everybody's doing good, doing well on this Tuesday. We're going to jump into some crazy stuff today. A video actually came across my desk, and it was Pastor Craig Lewis. For those who don't know who this is a guy who's been exposing a lot of stuff going on within the music industry for years, over a decade, okay? It was him and, man, what's the other guy's name? He passed away already. Somebody put it in the comments. I cannot believe I forgot what the other guy's name was. Anyways, it was two of them, for the most part, that I've known of. Pastor Craig Lewis and another one. And a video I came across today was him talking about how he spoke with different higher elites within the kingdom of darkness, from witches to warlocks, and they told him different things that the award shows consisted of. Right? Now, I'm not saying I trust everything that's said by just different individuals like this that we bring up here, but there's a lot of different things that I've heard that I've done my own research on. Okay? That's key. Don't just take what's being said, do your own research. There's a lot of different things that I've done my own research on that Pastor Craig Lewis has talked about that was true. And man, that's why I'm willing to come on here and bring something that he said to the platform. Let's just jump right into it when he was talking about these award shows. Check this out.
These award shows, I've talked to people that were high-level, high-ranking witches, warlocks, and people that operated in darkness. And they told me that in these arenas, people think they're coming to get an award, but it's really an initiation. You think you're coming to get something that you should celebrate when really you're a part of a ritual. It's a satanic ceremony.
So when Buddy says, or when the pastor says he's just associating or talking to witches and warlocks, is that aligned with keep your friends close with your enemies closer? Because my mind goes to, you hear a lot of guys, I guess it's in passing, I guess it's strategic, calculated, or just trying to develop further understanding from the enemy's camp, right? As to how the kingdom of darkness operates. But when you just say, I've been talking to guys, and it's like, for what? You know what I mean? But I can get an understanding of a lot of, maybe you sit down and have a conversation with these folks to understand. But I think a lot of folks just naturally have discernment and understand these things without having to have that so-called conversation, right? Hollywood, award shows, celebrities, famous folk. There's not really a very legitimate ethical, moral compass there, or even a spiritual compass following the Lord, following Jesus Christ. So that's just common sense. But I don't know why that popped in my head. Like, he said it so casual, like he just has a small group of witches and warlocks that he gets the downloads from. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm going to prove it to you today. But I'm going to show you this video first so you can get a good understanding of what went down when it went down. Amen. All right. AdamandBeliever.com/celebratingdarkness.pdf. Okay.
Please welcome to the stage.
This dude, Playboy Cardi, is definitely demonic. Okay? And what's crazy to me is how they let people like this on their stage. they must be in cahoots in some kind of sense. To let somebody like Playboi Carti, somebody who has upside down crosses on his stages, on their platform. This is BET, I think. On their platform. Something is connected, which is wicked.
It's connected, but at the same time, these are the people that choose to stay blind, right? There's the multitudes that talk about, oh, that's not demonic. Oh, it's always people who say that us as believers, us with spiritual discernment, us with just understanding, are reading too deep into these things, to looking too deep. It's both simultaneously. You got the powers that be, right? The kingdom of darkness, these folks who are in these high positions, who are really operating under Satan's whole agenda, who allow these type of performers to just be, oh yeah. And then you got the people who say it's not that big of a deal. That's not really an upside down cross. And obviously we do know the upside down cross. I've heard a lot of people use this example. The upside down cross, we know that when Peter was when he was executed, he demanded for his cross to be put upside down, because he said it was basically, he couldn't be crucified in the manner that Jesus was. So he said, turn my cross upside down because I don't measure up to Christ. So you got a lot of folks who say, well, you don't even really know the true definition or the true meaning of an upside down cross. It's not demonic. And they'll bring up the Simon Peter story, how he got crucified, right? So it's just a melting pot of so many mixed interpretations. And then you got the people who are gladly just blind, willingly blind, got the veil covering their eyes. It's not that big of a deal. You're looking too deep into it. That's not what it means. Playboi Carti is probably one of the most demonic, the most evil. I mean, it's all throughout the music. He ain't even hiding it anymore. He sold his soul for all the fame and fortune. Like, it's just apparent. At this point, he just gladly, blatantly putting it out there like that. Yeah, I don't know. Hollywood got to him, man. Because when Playboi Carti first came in, he wasn't like this. But I guess he sold his soul to so-called become the biggest artist or the biggest rapper in the world. Because obviously there's a point in time to where he reached certain heights that you never even foresaw him going. So a lot of this selling your soul, these ritualistic practices for fortune and fame, is what a lot of these guys are doing. He always wears the devil ears.
Said I am music, bruh. Come on.
I mean, he stole the whole I Am Music lingo title from Lil Wayne. You know, Lil Wayne, that was his whole moniker. But the whole demon ears and the devil ears, very demonic symbolism throughout his music videos. It's clear as day.
That's the song he's singing.
So this is the song he's singing. It says a whole lot of, I can't even make that out. Oh, MF and drugs, a whole lot of MF and cups, counting all these hundreds, done effed up my thumbs. Percocet, drugs, weed, shoddy, I done killed my lungs. I'ma F the whole 1,000 times, shoddy, I still ain't done. This is what your children are singing. Absolutely insane.
This ain't nothing new though. Rappers were rapping like this back in the day. Lil Wayne was rapping like this. So, I don't know, this ain't an epiphany. Kids have been listening to this kind of music. Look at everybody vibing on stage thinking it's a whole bop.
What's Taraji doing?
Who is
Every
this?
marriage in that building is in trouble. They don't even know it. That's a full ancient divorce ritual. Look at her.
And when people out here celebrating divorce, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard of. People have divorce parties. A divorce ritual. Like, what day and age are y'all living in? But people are so blind, man. What's crazy is now I even recall on the show Jersey Shore. It was like Jersey Shore Family Vacation. I want to say, Angelina got divorced on that show. And they had a whole ritual. Burning stuff in fire. And it's just like, just spewed on national television. Millions of viewers. This is going to be normality to them. A divorce party. Literally excited and congratulating the fact that the whole covenant, the whole union, that the design from God just being fractured and destroyed. People are having parties over it. People seem to forget marriages of God. It's a holy union, essentially. And people celebrate that being destroyed. We live in such a clown world, man. People are just goofballs.
Wedding dress.
For those of you that think that gospel music has gone too far.
First of all, I want to thank God, because this is the gospel award, huh?
Come through, shut you down, I'm breaking walls out.
Not Glorilla winning a gospel award. I completely forgot all about that.
How?
This girl won a gospel award.
For what?
It's like BET just spit on gospel artists. They spit on the whole genre. You know how disrespectful that is for Glorilla to win a gospel award? Good grief. Absolutely ridiculous. This is one of Glorilla's lyrics. We just gonna go past that.
Yeah, we don't need to read that. It's just trash.
Let me say this to all my TMZ people. Glorilla didn't choose herself. She didn't say, hey, give me the award. Somebody made that decision. So I don't have no, I'm not tripping on Glorilla. I want Glorilla to know I'm a fan. It's 7 p.m. Friday, 95 degrees. You know, let her cook. You know, I'm good with you.
This is Dietrich Haddon, isn't it?
Who's that?
I've seen this video before. He's a singer or a pastor or both. He just said he's a fan of Glorilla.
Clowns, bro. He said he want to do a collab.
Stuff up.
I'm good with you. So I don't want anybody to think Dietrich got a problem with Glorilla. No, man. Okay. She deserved to be top of the hip hop female artist. She could win. She should win with the hit she's been coming out with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Have you spoke to her directly since, you know, that video went viral or no?
No, okay, but I would love to talk to her, love to collab with
Kurt Franklin is in the building. Kurt, do me a favor, when you get your award tonight, don't come up here popping Jesus. I know, don't do it.
It was so good. Those jokes, it was so good. He's good.
Mm-hmm.
He's hilarious. He's but then I'll also give you this side, and you know, and I want him capped, right? I think that the biggest thing is for me is that I always have to be careful because I know that there's a community of the super religious that if I enjoy
Super religious, man. This is just like, I can't even watch it no more. It's just, what we understand is Hollywood is made up of lukewarm people, right? Especially a person who's supposed to be like of his stature, Kurt Franklin. He ain't really, and I think nowadays we got more believers who are on fire, who aren't gonna really put up with the rah-rah. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like we gotta understand you can't expect any more from these guys. You can't at all. So it's just nothing new. It's nothing new. Comment down below. Let me know y'all thoughts on this. I'll link to the full video if y'all want to go access it in the comment section below. But I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace.